Hello and welcome to this vlog of me sewing for the first time. Now I'm realizing as I'm starting to edit this that I never recorded an intro. I'm gonna keep it short because I'm gonna just start voiceovering right over this stuff. But yeah, I've decided that I am going back into my sewing era. Fun fact is that when I first started Mrs. Moon and Heaven, it was actually with sewing, small accessories, mostly scrunchies, but like hair accessories and stuff. And I made a few things, like some that were imperfect but like worked for the time, one and done wear. Other things that were like even better, like this one cape that I made that was like gorgeous. But for the most part, sewing typically frustrated me. And I honestly think that was because I went in too hard too fast, which is a thing I do with hobbies, up until crocheting, because I just simply couldn't do that with crocheting. And I'm glad that I did, because I think that's why I stuck with it well, I am still stuck with it for so long, because I actually took the time to learn instead of like going in really fast, getting like pretty good at it fast, and then burning out quickly and getting frustrated because I never actually learned the things. I don't know what prompted this. What prompted me wanting to sew again? I think I just really was like, you know what, it's time. It's time for me to start making my own clothes. I can't think of the actual trigger right away, but something clicked in me where I was like, I'm gonna start learning. I'm gonna go slow, actually learn, start with beginner patterns that I'm going to print out and work from there. Because even like tutorials online can be really hard when you're like trying to figure out how to measure things, how to work stuff, whatever. So I have a sewing machine that I got December, Christmas of 2020, the same time that I also got a crochet hook. That being said, I didn't really touch that machine. I don't think I touched it once, maybe like one time, but I haven't really used it. So that is what I have, and I'm just gonna voice over. So let's get into my first real sewing experience.
Okay, so here I am putting the patterns together for the first time. I think I printed out a bunch and then I started putting them all together just to get it over with. Now, why I decided to film myself without any shoes on while doing this is a real mystery to me, especially because I start balancing on my toes in a weird way. This is the best that you'll get without me showing off my feet. And I am wearing pants. Don't even try it. Don't even try it, okay? But this is just, I think this is popular. This is a popular opinion among all the sewers out there that this is the worst part about sewing, is putting the patterns together, right? And I'm folding it here, but I started cutting it later on with like the paper guillotine that I had, which made it a lot easier than like doing this whole folding thing. And then of course with working on the floor and having cats comes this, which I'm sure a lot of other sewers can relate to.
Please.
So, but yeah, while Kiwi covers the camera, I guess I'll tell you what I'm working on. I'm making the graduation dress by May Adore, which I'm gonna put on screen right now.
Kiwi, girl, what the heck? What the heck? Ow.
Hey, here's another fun fact about me. I'm really bad at cutting things. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at cutting straight lines.
I did it. Quite literally the worst part about sewing is making these patterns. I just got back from Joanne and I decided on this waffle fabric. I was between this and a green because this is from my friend. I don't know if I said that because I didn't. I don't know. I'm doing voiceover right now, so who knows. So she looks really good in red and green, and I don't want to get her black because she already wears so much black. I want to get her like a nice color, because that's me. That's what I'm about, is making people wear color. I mean, she wears this color already, but I'm not gonna support her getting more black items for her closet because I'm me. So I also got this chalk. I literally had to turn back for the chalk because I was like at the light and I was like, ugh, I forgot something, and then I like sat there for a while debating going back, and I did go back. Alright, so the stretch is this way. This pattern only goes up to a size UK, this is my dresser. I have to move it to my bedroom, so it's here. Oh, here comes Kiwi to sit on my stuff. Baby, not now. Baby, bleak. She likes it in the drawers. Why are you wet? She's always wet. Anybody else have a gray tabby that's always wet? Yeah, the dress only goes up to a UK size 10, and my friend is in between those sizes. So I'm gonna use the outline of this to be the where I seam it, actually, which might help me since I'm a beginner anyway. Baby, I need you to not do this right now. I love you. Ah! And then, of course, I'm getting their hair all over this. I should have vacuumed and mopped before, but I'm just a girl, so. And the good thing about using the chalk for the seam is that I don't have to cut this perfectly. Really good news, this chalk is barely working. Maybe this is just not the right fabric. One piece. Okay, hey, whoa, jump scare. Who the heck is that? Yeah, it's me reporting to you from the future. No, it's not the future. It is the present for me, reporting to you from my sewing room. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. My sewing area. My sewing area, you'll see that later. You just keep watching. So I started learning back in the summer, and it is no longer the summer, it is the fall. And I have practiced sewing a lot more since then, and even now, me looking back on me sewing, I'm like, ooh, maybe I'm not doing that so right. So I just wanted to say, if you're not a novice sewer and you're watching me and you're like, geez, what the heck? What is this girl doing? Give me some grace, because I am a very beginner here. And don't worry, I have a lot of other videos coming out where I am doing way better. I've improved so much since then. So give me a little grace. And now this fall, I'm leaning more into productivity. Fall is my favorite season. And I become more productive once the heat ends, once the summer ends, once the weather is perfect for me. And I'm learning more skills. I'm getting better at sewing. I've gotten better already from practice, but I've also gotten better with Skillshare. For those of you who don't know, Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives, with literally thousands of classes led by industry experts in topics such as film, illustration, design, freelance, productivity, etc. Which is why, as someone who considers themselves a serial hobbyist, I am so excited that they are the sponsor of today's video. When I joined, I had put that I was really interested in doing DIY stuff, of course. And specifically, I sought out a sewing class, which I started taking. Now, I am still obviously not an expert, especially because I'm learning in chunks, but this is so much better for me because Skillshare gives you a more structured learning class. For example, you'll see I could have really used this in this video, learning more about bias tape. Really could have used that. Past me really could have used that, but now I know. However, when I was looking at the sewing stuff and I was just scrolling all these classes, something popped out at me. And it was this video about making marionette puppets. Are you kidding me? And so I was like, wait, let me look up puppets on Skillshare. Now, if you saw my last video, you know that maybe I made myself into a Muppet. So yeah, so this is like a new thing for me. Some of you already know this. I know that her hair is going into her mouth, and that is because this is really my wig. This hair is temporary, so I'm not gonna get her new hair if I'm just gonna change it next week. So I just put on a wig of mine instead for now. Okay, sorry, it's going in her mouth. So you know that, like, this is my new thing, making puppets. This took me a long time to do, but I found a class on how to make professional puppets for film and TV. Are you kidding me? Because this hobby's not gonna end. I'm gonna keep making puppets of me and everyone. And also, like, little monsters I think would be cool. Little ghosts would be cool. Anyway, that's enough about that. The first 500 people to click my link in the description will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. So, like, why not check it out? Now time to watch me grow my skills slowly in sewing. Alright, and then I finally got to sewing everything together. It's just 2 pieces, so it was really simple and easy. And, you know, I'm obviously going real nice and slow at first because I'm scared. But this is when I realized, hey, this isn't that bad. I think I could actually make this a hobby of mine. This is also a really good beginner-friendly pattern because it is just 2 pieces and then bias tape, which spoiler alert, not that good at yet. But it's only 2 pieces and it's like a really quick project, so it's good for beginners if you wanted to try it out. But come on, look how proud I am of myself. Alright, hello everybody. It's a new day. It's a new week. We have our dress. I know I already showed you a clip of it. And I just want you to know that the AC will not shut off. Not as in, like, It's broken, it won't shut off. I mean, I'm not gonna shut it off. I've shut it off for some clips, but just know that, like, overall, it might be on and you might hear it. And, like, I could sit here and be like, oh, I want, like, the best video for you guys and all this stuff and blah, 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 blah. But, like, if I'm dying from heat, nothing's gonna get done. Okay, so it's gonna be on. Anyway, here is the dress. Looking really good so far. So, actually, I went over... Hey, Kiwi, get down. So, I was just over at my friend's house for her birthday. This is a late birthday present, as I might have stated. I don't even know what I say anymore. I don't know what I say. And I am actually designing a crochet shrug for her wedding. So, I had to get some measurements from her anyway, but, like, I didn't want anything to be too obvious because, like, it's a shrug, not a dress, so I don't need, like, too many things. I mean, she might know that I'm making her... I mean, I make something for my friends every year. But anyway, I asked her to give me a tank top that I could use as a size reference for the shrug, and I realized later on that that doubled as, like, a reference for this. However, this is not really a stretchy tank top, and it fits her loosely. So I just, like, kind of compared the two. And the dress, as it should be, was, like, slightly smaller, but I made it a little bit smaller because it is, like, a super stretchy fabric, and I wanted to fit her, like, tight up top, you know? At least around her boobs. So I'm hoping that it fits okay, but, like, I'm really happy with how it came out. Even though I had to do smaller zigzag stitches because I don't have a universal, like, sewing foot. I don't know, I guess it just never came with it. So I do have to... finish the ends, actually. No, I don't. I did the first stitch and then I cut along the stitch and I used that stitch as a guide to take it in just a little bit. So I think it's fine. It's not professional, but neither am I. And now we're gonna work with bias tape for the first time. Who's excited? And I am doing this all as I'm watching Queen Ashley Norton's Ariana Grande video. So alright. I did the top, and then I did most of the bottom. And it's really unfortunate because I started on the back side, which I should have thought about, and I ran out of bias tape, unfortunately. And I ran out of tape right fucking here. So that sucks. Like, that sucks. So I guess I gotta go back to the store. That's what it would look like, kind of. This is the one thing that's different from the pattern, but I got these adjustable straps since I'm not trying it on myself. So this is better because she could just adjust it herself. But yeah, overall this sucks because this would be the last bit I have to do before I'm done with it. But now I have to go back and get more bias tape, so that sucks. But I'm gonna stop for now because I want to play Fortnite and I have plans later, so I guess I'll finish it tomorrow. I don't know.
Intermission time! I accidentally put this video that's supposed to be in my Muppet video in this folder, and I'm like, oh, dang it, I thought I had this footage and it's good footage. But when I couldn't find it, I was like, oh, you must have imagined it. So I have to stop filming my videos so far apart and then editing them a billion years later. I'm gonna put it right here because it's funny, and like I can't believe I didn't put this in my Muppet video.
So I have to... Ooh, she did her hair. It's the same day I took a shower. I want to show you the wig I got. I got the wig that I needed, and the color match is pretty uncanny. I did just wash it, so my hair might be a little bit faded, but like I need you to see how good this wig is. Oh, it does still look good. Imagine. Now imagine this. And usually my hair isn't straight. I just blow dried it straight. I don't know when the last time I blow dried my hair straight was. It's either not done and frizzy, or up, or wavy because of my blow dryer. Not wavy like this, but girl, look at her. Twins. I mean, come on. I mean, it's a little shinier than my real hair, but she hasn't gone through bleach and tone a billion times like I have, so. You can't even tell where my real hair ends and begins. These bangs are horrible though, but I'm not worried about it too much since it will be on a literal puppet, so. You can't even tell. Ready? Here's a side-by-side of me with my fake hair and me with my real hair, but which one's which? You can't even tell because it's so good.
Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to go watch my Muppet video, I'm gonna link it right here. Please watch it after. It's basically my first start into sewing before this, so it's related. Hope you enjoyed that break. Now back to sewing.
We're looking for fabric.
Hi.
That's heaven of Mrs. Moon heaven. Okay, we, as in me, are planning on making a vest and a dress. It's my birthday.
Oh, big frickin' surprise. I slow-moed the video. Okay, but I'm showing you 2 fabrics that I found because I'm going to Disney I already went, but at the time, I was gonna go in a little bit, so that was some fabric that I got for Disney. Keep an eye out for that video. And then these fun fabrics that I'm going to make shorts and potentially a matching vest. But then also look at this fun fabric. I don't like shopping at my Joann's. It's so horrible. But I do love looking at their fabrics. I wish that Joann's wasn't so horrible because I just want to look at fabrics in peace.
I might have filmed all that in slow motion.
What?
I don't know. Alright, this is our haul. I spent way too much money. Fabric's expensive, and I have to stop getting into expensive hobbies. Yeah, she rang up all this stuff, and I was like, what the hell? Actually, I guess it wasn't bad. Each one was like, the most expensive was like $16 for 2 yards.
Okay.
It just added up. That's okay. Okay, here's the vision. Heaven picked out this one
Yes.
for another dress, even though I got the tape for the last dress. And that's gonna go with this.
Yes.
Woo! Okay, and then here's my dress. And that's gonna go with this. And then we got some other things just for fun.
This one.
I think that's gonna be a front tie cardigan.
This one.
That's gonna be a front tie cardigan as well.
And then the Disney ones.
And those I think I'm gonna be like tank tops maybe.
Yes.
Oh, and then we went through all the patterns there. So that I didn't have to print out a bunch of patterns. And these were all like $3. We got a bunch of vintage ones. This one's Heaven's pick.
Yes.
The first one's from 1960s vintage. This one's 1970s vintage. 1952.
Ooh. Sounds math specific.
I know, right?
52.
1970.
Ooh.
And then dun 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 dun. That's for the family dogs. Cause I figured
it's Kobe right there.
yeah, this is Kobe. That's Miso. Cause I just like asked for two yards of everything because I wasn't sure. I was like, whatever, just do 2 yards of everything. Cause like maybe I'll make like a matching other top with like the 2 Pixar ones. Like maybe me and
make me and Miso matching dress.
oh no, there will be leftover fabric. Okay, yeah.
Me and
So
Miso matching dress.
yeah, so I figured there must be something with all the leftover fabric I could just, and plus it's small, so that would be a good thing to practice on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll make you and me so matching dress. Yay! And then I think I could also make like a leftover tank top from this too.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll make you a dress, make me so one, and then make mom a tank top, and then
Yeah.
all 3 of you can match. Yeah. Anyway, that's the haul. Yay! Bye. Say bye to Heaven. You're not gonna see her again.
Bye.
Ever. Okay, so last night I decided to start printing out a bunch of patterns just so I had them ready to like tape together today when I was sewing. Oh my god, like I already knew that this was the worst part about sewing was like printing and taping the shit together because I like already did not like it. It's still printing. It's the next day. It's still printing. Like I printed out I think 3 different patterns but 2 sizes in one thing. It's still going, but let me show you the piles. So like 4 years ago when I got my printer, I got a new stack of paper, and since then I haven't finished that stack of paper because like I don't know, I just have paper just in case I need to print some things out. Like I printed out like a few things. I printed out physical versions of my patterns for like markets and stuff, and now I've just put the last stack in there. So I really do want to sew, but I probably won't till later because it's actually really nice out for the first time in a while. Like it's not humid and it's only like mid-70s. Oh, so nice. So I'm gonna go to the park and crochet today, I believe, while this fucking prints for God knows how long, and then I'll go about cutting all of these and putting them together. Ugh, that's gonna be so horrible. It's gonna be really horrible, but I want to sew. Maybe I'll just do one at a time. Maybe I'll just do... Do I want to do the dress? I need to finish the Mel's dress. Oh, okay. I did 4 patterns, and one of them in 2 sizes. I did a vest, a maxi skirt, boxer shorts, and the same dress that I was working on, but 2 different sizes. That sucks like that. I have to print it again for multiple sizes, so I have 1 dress, 3 sizes, a billion pages. Like, holy shit. I don't like it when there's no, like, I like the lines on here so I know where to cut it, because I'm just going to use my big guillotine and guillotine? How do you say that? Yeah, and just chop them all up. So I have to chop these all. Ugh! How's this all? I got a file. I also got this to hold all my patterns. But I'm like, oh my god. It's supposed to come out like really big, so it should be fine. Like it's supposed to accordion out really big, which is good because holy shit, you know? I messed up again. I kept the pocket on the outside when I seamed this, which is like, duh, idiot, stupid, but, you know, the instructions didn't tell me what to do with this pocket. So, oh, I see. Fuck. Very cool. Very good stuff. Okay, no, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna get this. Tonight, we're gonna get this. It's a beginner-friendly pattern, but I'm a very, very beginner, and I need things really dumbed down for me, which is probably a me problem, but I just simply don't know where to place this pocket. Okay, I only had to seam rip it halfway, a little more, up until the pocket, at least. So, now we're going to fix this. I'm not sure. I feel like there should be more direction. But that just might be me. That might be a me problem. I don't know. Oh, I line it up with the side of the pocket. Okay. I understand now. Very vague photos. It's not the pattern's fault. It's my fault. I could look up how to figure out pockets. I could. No, I could, but I figured it out. I want to be able to read patterns, okay? I'm challenging myself. Problem is that I'm using like a sample amount of thread, and so I'm gonna have to serge in a darker, not serge, 'cause I don't have a serging machine. I'm gonna have to do the seams with another color because I'm gonna run out if I keep doing the seams with the same color. Okay, I understand and I did it. Look, here's the pocket. I understand and I did it, you know? And that's what life is all about. Okay, I should sleep soon. I really should. But I'm gonna do the other side. I'm going to Joanne today because of my mental illness. My mental illness. Mental illness. Sing it with me, guys. I know you have it too. Mental illness. I got the elastic and it's coming tomorrow. But I've decided the real reason is mental illness, but like the extended real reason is I am making that dress for my friend, like I told you. But I feel like it's like, I mean, it's my first thing I made in a while, so it's gonna be shitty, you know? My first thing I made in a pattern, so it's gonna be shitty. So like, I don't want to give her something that's like kind of shitty without something that's like maybe a little less shitty. So I'm gonna try to make her a pair of these shorts too, which would solve one of the problems of like printing out too many things. I accidentally printed out 2 versions of this short. So I think that if I just like kind of measure around it a little bit bigger, one size up, then it'll be fine. Hopefully. I don't know. I just don't want to print it again. I don't want to waste paper. I don't want to waste paper. I'm gonna go to Joanne. I'm gonna go to Joanne and put back on my gibbets that's in my hand.
A few moments later.
Look at this cool fabric that I got. I think it's perfect, and I think it'll make a really cool matching set. But first, I'm going to finish the shorts for me. I'm going to probably make another pair of shorts so that I practice it, and then I want to make the vest for myself first so that I do all the mistakes on my own thing, which is what I should have did with the dress initially. But you know me jumping into things. But how fun! Woohoo! Also, I know that I should pre-wash this. I pre-washed everything else, but I just won't because I just don't want to. And it is cotton, so it might shrink a little bit. So I think I'll just size up, if anything, because both of these things can be loose, if anything. And then if it shrinks, then it fits. So who cares? My phone has died a while ago and my body hurts, but I'm so close to being done. Now presenting some of my finished things. So here is the dress that I made for my friend finished, and it came out pretty good, and I didn't get a good clip of her in it, but it fit
perfectly. You have to trust me on that. Now, I was going to take a gorgeous, gorgeous photo of her wearing it because she was ready to wear it for my other friend's birthday party, and the strap came off. So then I fixed it again for her, and then the strap came off again. See, I thought I did a really good job doing this thing with like the elastic. You know how usually like adjustable straps, you could like slip it on? So that's what I did, because these weren't like sew on ones. It was like the ones with the hooks, you know, that you have to slip on. So I thought I did a good job, and I didn't. 2 times. So I still actually currently have to fix that for her. I don't know, it sucks. I thought I did a good job, but it's fine. It was my first dress. I think I'm just gonna cut off these like straps. Actually, you know what? The reason why I didn't do it with just like non-adjustable straps was because I didn't know how long the straps needed to be for her. But now that like it's not a surprise, I could just measure it on her and do it like that. So that's probably the solution for that. And also remember how I ran out of bias tape? I did get more, and I did attach it on, and you really can't tell because it's black, like where it ends and starts from far away. So that was fine. That was not a bad fix to do. Okay, now these came out really good. Of course, this is my 3rd pair of shorts. Yes, I'm showing it to you, not chronologically, okay? This is just how I filmed it, and I'm gonna show it to you this way because this is the one I'm most proud of. You know, turns out practice does make perfect, and I did put on a little tag on this one. Melanie really did enjoy this, and I didn't put it on the dress because I was like, too ugly, but she was like, can you please put a tag on? And I was like, okay, fine. But these shorts came out amazing. I did not get to do the matching vest for her because I didn't make any vests for myself. Don't worry, if you want to see those vests, make sure that you subscribe because I did make them. And then I'm gonna make her a matching one. But she loved these shorts and they look so good on her. I'm going to insert a photo of her wearing them. She looks so cool in them, and she also really did enjoy the pattern. And I also made her an extra big scrunchie. Fun fact is, you know how I said I used to make scrunchies when I first started Mrs. Moonheaven? She basically we go back to high school, and we didn't talk for a while. We were really close in high school. We didn't talk for a while. But then she like initially reached out by buying scrunchies from me, which was so sweet. So I made her one, and I made it big because she has really curly hair to match the shorts, and she liked that. And I thought that I took a clip of the orange ones, but I didn't. They were obviously my first one, so they were not the best ones, but like they still turned out good, that being said. And they're my most worn ones right now, actually. So I'm showing you 2 photos of when I wore them out, and they are really cute, and I really love them. And then here are the last pair of shorts that I made. These came out like way better. Even like the second time making them, you just get way better at it because, you know, practice makes perfect, blah blah blah. Yes? Oh, you want me to pet you more? Okay. Pockets. Oh, you want more pets, baby? This means a lot because he's not very affectionate. Oh, Noki. I really do love these. These are so fun. The problem is I don't really have anything that matches with the top of this, so I definitely have to make a matching vest, which, by the way, I'm making the ruby vest by Sydney something. I'm going to put the name on the screen. But again, subscribe if you want to see it because I made it. But the best thing about these shorts is the pockets. I love the pockets. And I just love the fit. I love the fit of these shorts. I'm going to be using this pattern over and over again. And guess what? I have made a 4th pair by now, I'm pretty sure. 4? Have I made another one? I think just 4.
Alright, so I've also made myself a little dress, which is cute, but I'll show you a video of it when it's on. It's obviously flawed. I didn't do the bias tape good. It's probably too thick for this. Like, the way the straps go, it's like, it's not great. I have to fix it somehow. And I ran out of bias tape, literally this much left, which is like really fucked up. I knew that I wouldn't have enough, but I still tried it anyway. I don't know, maybe I'll make it a slit or something. I don't know how to do that properly, but a slit there would be nice because that's what my tattoo is. And I've also cut out another thing of fabric to make another one, which I'll do at some point. Although I just don't think that I'm good at making the sweetheart top yet, so maybe I'll just like flatten it out and just go or something, I don't know. But I'm going to end it there because this can go on forever because I'm going to keep doing this. I actually just went to Joanne and got more fabric to try out more things. I think this is going to be like a really nice way for me to like look back at it and be like, wow, I was like really bad at that, and look how far I've come. Because obviously, like, I see the flaws in what I'm making, but like, I'm still happy with it. I think the shorts came out great. Like, there are a lot of flaws with the shorts and everything, but like, I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna wear it. I'm wearing them right now. Woohoo! And I wore my orange ones 2 days ago. And today, I've gotten something new. Big. Huge. A new serger. I'm really excited for this. I think this is going to, once I figure it out, I'm sure it's going to be like really frustrating at first. I hope not. I'm not trying to like say and believe it's going to be frustrating. I'm really hoping it's going to be good. Also, like, I'll get to show you what my sewing setup is going to be up here. It's like crazy right now. It's just like shit on the floor. I was sewing on like a very small table. Like, this is what I was sewing on because there's an outlet back here, which is obviously like not ideal. However, me and my partner have been meaning to get a coffee table for our living room for a while, because the coffee table that we currently have is from my like old room at my parents' house that used to be like faux marble, and then I covered with faux sticky wood, which looks like, look, this, I did the same thing with this because this was also marble, and it looks good. Like, it looks, but like, it could be bigger. We wanted one where it opens up. I got the same one that Brother Moment has, and I really liked it. So I also knew that it was going to be good. It's not too expensive, whatever. And eventually I want to get the same exact one up here, but I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to buy two. So I'm going to move the old coffee table up here for the time being, which is nice because, you know, I'm really getting my use out of that thing. I've had that for 5 years now at this point, I think. I got it in 2020. Nope, that's 4 years. Had it for 4 years at this point. It's been through 2 places. I'm really getting my use out of it. So I'll set up over here because I want to have just like all my stuff set up over here. It's starting to cool down a little bit. It still is August, so like, and you can see that this is like the attic, so all the heat is getting stuck up here. So it's a little hot right now. I know that I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but it is hot up here. But like, I feel like this is going to be a really great space for me to sew. We don't use this space really at all. This is like the slumber party room essentially. Let me sit. I'm on the floor, which doesn't happen that often. I don't have slumber parties that often. It still can be, but I just want this to be the permanent sewing space. And then when it gets cooler out, like, this is going to be awesome right here, especially in the winter because heat rises at least, which is not great in the summer, but you know, whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen in the summer. I'll just move things back and forth, but I'm excited to show you that. I'm excited for you all to follow my sewing journey. If you are a esteemed sewist already and you're watching this and you're like, oh, what the hell? Please be nice to me. I'm trying my best. But that's fine. If you want to give me advice, that's cool. I'm just so excited to just fully make my clothes. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that this was interesting to you. I hope you like my little vlogs. Like, these are the funnest things that I'm able to make for now. Like, I have fun making them because I'm just doing things. I have fun editing them. Overall, it's just a fun time. Check out my other vlogs if you like them. Let me know what else you want to see me do. That would be cool. You know the deal. Thanks for watching. Check out my socials. Check out my Patreon if you want to support me. That's it. I hope I've inspired you to sew. I don't know. Leave in the comments what you were doing while you watched this video. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.